How na dey? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending when I upload this video. One of my subscriber have asked me to tell my experience about this cyber fraud, scam, or what we call 419. You see, we are global and social commentators. And as long as things are happening on planet Earth, we will try as much as possible to bring this information to you as a way of trying to avoid them. So once again, I welcome you to this channel. This is Ini TV, Ephraim Naruna Imafidon Idusugi TV. We are global and social commentator. Like I said before, today's topic, we're going to talk about this cyber crime, cyber fraud. It's an experience that I have. And I want to let you know that there are four things, no matter how intelligent you are, but if you can try as much as possible to avoid these four things, you will not fall for them. Number one, their offers are so catching. So catching. They offer you something that is almost impossible. And you begin to say, wow. So when you get an offer like that, be careful. And another thing about these people is they are very insistent. They keep coming. Even when you are waiting there off, they keep coming. And some of them are intelligent enough to begin to put on that sympathy, that victim approach, so that sometimes you begin to feel sorry for them. So you listen to the trash they are going to tell you. Another instances is you tell them, okay, it's okay. Call me the next day. When you discover that what they are offering you, it's something that it's not right. Just say, okay, fine. I'm busy today. Call me the next day. Why? This is to enable you. Pick that number. Don't call that number immediately. Pick that number after 3-4 hours. Call that number back. Sometimes it will not go through because they are using a false number to call you. Sometimes if it goes through, you might hear another person's voice, not the first person that you had. That is well organized crime. Then you just call back and you throw him these questions that you've discussed with the other guy and you see how he responds. What you are trying to do is to catch them unaware. Then the other one that you should be very mindful of is when it happens, take immediate action to try as much as possible whether you can get your money back or whatever it is. It's very important when it happens. But I always say, don't give your details out if you are not convinced. If there's what we call instinct. If there's a little doubt in you, play along your instinct. That's the fault. So if it happens, you have to try as much as possible to follow up proactive measures to stop them. So I will tell you my experience. Every man has a soft spot or a weak spot, or what people will say, every man has a price. My soft spot is I want to try as much as possible to call home as often as I can because I'm spending too much on phone call to my families back home. So I try as much as possible if there's any way to reduce it. So I got an offer from a group of people who call themselves they are Vodafone. But in a real sense, they are not Vodafone. But it came like Vodafone, an offer. I picked the phone up, we talked. I said, what you're offering me, I am not interested. But this is what I will want if you can do it. I want to have a card where it's easy to call Africa directly, where I will be paying at least £30 a month or thereabouts. And so they said, no, 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 no problem. We can do that. I said, okay. So the next day, I got a call from them. They say, fine, fine, fine. We've been able to agree on your terms and all this stuff. Yeah, so we need to get your information. I said, okay. I was giving them my information. So they wanted me to give them my bank details. I was a little bit skeptical. I said, no. He said, no. He said, what they want to do, they just want to set my account up. Even if it is £1 I pay, what they want to do is to set my account up so that at the end of the month, they start billing me. I looked at it, I said, £1, even if they say five, is nothing. So I gave them my bank details. So I gave them my bank details. But I want to quickly say something. 2 years back, when this bank fraud was hitting too much, I went to my bank. What the bank did for me was to open two accounts for me. One was the main account, then the other one was like a savings account, the same account, but with different account number. So when I get money into my bank account, I transfer it. Whatever I want to use, I leave it in the main account. Then the one that I'm not going to touch, I transfer it into the other account that was created for me. So what happened is that I don't have a card to the other account that was created. I only have a card to the main account. So if I want to take money, let's say for example, my main account has nothing. So what do I do? And my phone, I have a lot of apps on my phone. I will transfer, for example, £300 from the savings now into the main account. Then I can now use the card. So I was not afraid to give them my details. So I gave them my details. So they said, no, no, no. Just even if it is just £1, we want to set up your account with us. I said, okay, fine. So I gave them my details and they said they are going to collect £1 and they are going to write an email. Because I already gave them all my information. They are going to write an email to that effect. And really, I got an email to that effect that they have been able successfully taking £1 from my account in order to set my Gbogbo fund. So the next day, somebody knocked at my door. It came from a company called DPD. DPD has no knowledge of what is going on. They are just a parcel companies that deliver. So they were used. They came. They said, I have a parcel. I said, what? Parcel? Yeah. I looked at it. It was on my name. I said, okay. I was not expecting anything from anybody. So I signed. I collected it. I said, thank you. I go. So when I open it, I saw it was an iPhone on the pack. I didn't open the pack because I was not interested in an iPhone 13. I said, no, I'm not interested in an iPhone. I have used I used to have Samsung Galaxy Pro 7, a very good phone. And now I have this Samsung Galaxy Note. Why should I bother myself about just phone again when I have lot of bills to pay? So I saw it. I said, no, I didn't order for it. It looked as if those people even knew that I have received the parcel. So they called back. I said, "Ah, this was not what I offered for." They said, yeah, just a good offer. They thought I would like it, this and this. I was okay. It's a good offer. How much will I be paying a month? Is there's a thing they said something about 80 something or thereabout for 18 months. Wow. That is close to 2,000. Close to 2,000 for 18 months. About 1,800 was there about. I said, what? I said, no. I'm not interested in that. But this was not what we bargained for. And they said, I said, listen, I never told you I wanted a phone. And you should not have brought in a phone to my house when we did not bargain for it. He was trying to convince me. I told him, I said, I don't want this phone, right? He said, right. I said, okay, after 2 hours, I told him no. He said, since I don't want him, I should take it back to the post office and post it back to them. He gave me an address he said he would send an address I should post it back to. I told him, I said, man, I am doing no such thing. I will want you to send somebody there and he's going to give me a receipt that he came to collect because I already have a receipt that I've signed for it. He should come with a receipt that I have given back the phone to him and he should sign. I said, okay, no problem. They will do that the next day. I said, okay. Before I knew, 80 something pounds have gone from my account. I said, what? I looked at it. Who do I buy anything for? It was another name, separate, a business name. Something. It was like an Indian name or a Pakistani name. That's something Bujima investors. I have bought something for them or I'm paying for something like that. So I quickly went to my bank. Thank God I was home that day. I quickly went to my bank. Say, no, I called the bank. They said, okay, the only way I can stop it is if I try it on my phone. I did try it on my phone, but I didn't get it. I said, no, there's no need to wasting time. I went straight to the bank, presented the whole thing. They said, okay, that it will take about probably 24 hours or 48 hours before they could cash the thing. So good enough. It has not been cashed, so they blocked it. So the guy called the next day. They are going to send somebody now to come and pick the phone. This. I said, fine. If I'm not at home, there will be somebody at home. But the person has to show his ID card and he has to sign that he has come to pick the iPhone away. So the guy came. So I told him what I just said. He has to sign. So he signed. He printed a copy that he has collected the iPhone. I said, fine. That has come. So the guy came. I think the next day. He was saying this since I didn't want the iPhone and all these things, they will want to compensate me for whatever I want to do, so I should pay some certain amounts. They will give me a Christmas bonus. I said, no, I don't want it again. I don't want it again. But you look as if even what I asked for, you don't even have it. I said I don't want it again. So that was how I thought I have forgotten about the whole thing. I don't want this video to be too long. So there's going to be a part two. Part two is going to start this. After a month, I got a letter from Vodafone that I am owing. That will be from these same people that I will bring that in part two. But look at what happened. The next day, they called. They said, how are you doing, sir? I said, I'm fine. They said they are calling from the bank that I have blocked the account and so and so and so. I said, yes, I did. They said, so they are trying to iron out on some certain things, and they just wanted to, as long as they are doing a kind of a test, they just wanted to run my details all over again. I said, you want my name? I said, yes. I gave them my name, give them my address, and no. They said the bank detail. I said, no, 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 no. I'm not giving you the bank detail. The guy sounded convincing that he was from the bank. I said, no, 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 I'm not giving you my details. And they said they just want to sort the thing out. That how he knew I went to bank to cancel it, I didn't know. So my mind was contemplating, is he from bank? Is he not from bank? So I said, okay, I'm just 5 minutes away from the bank. I will come and see whoever is there. So I went to the bank. And the bank told me it wasn't them. It was these same people again. Because I have blocked the money, they wanted a situation where they will try as much as possible to see how they can pick it quickly. They came as the bank. So that is where we're going to stop this video. There's going to be a part two. How some 2 months later, about a month and a half later, how Vodafone came that I am owing and how we finally sorted it out. So to just run up the whole thing, like I told you, to avoid fraud, one, what they're offering you are so cheap, so attractive, and so catchy. It look reasonable. And they are insistent. They keep insisting. Be careful. Don't fall for it. Then you tell them when they have called, tell them, okay, I will call you the next day. Today I'm like a little bit busy. That will give you enough time to call them back, maybe 5-6 hours later. If they didn't pick or the phone didn't go, then you know it's fraud. If it goes and somebody else picked, bring this discussion that you've discussed with him to find out if he knows about it. Because if he's a company that offers such a product, even if he's not the one that called you before, at least the other colleagues should be able to know what they do in that company. Then the last one that I told you about is go with your instinct. God has created all of us that when something is not right, you keep sensing it. You keep sensing it. So when your mind tells you, man, something is not right, you play with it. So thank you very much. Once again, we want to draw the curtain here. So if you've seen this video for the first time, subscribe to our channel. After you subscribe, press the notification button so that when we upload the part 2, it comes straight to you. So for those who are our subscribers, thank you for being part of this great channel. We endorse you to like and share our video. And like we always say in this channel, stay calm, stay blessed, and stay safe. Bye bye.